Theresa May must give the Northern Ireland peace process her full focus to end the current impasse. Tony Blair warned today. The ex-Labour PM said the Good Friday Agreement had been the start of a long journey away from the troubles. And he warned that the process still needed the full focus of the current Prime Minister at the most crucial moments. Devolved power sharing in Belfast has been on ice for more than a year after a breakdown in relations between the Unionist UP and Republican Sinn Féin. The current dispute is over the future of the Irish language in Northern Ireland. And Mr. Blair admitted it was a symbol that could be hard to pass. But he told the BBC Radio 4 Today programme, "Everything is a symbol. The most important thing for the government to realise is that this is something that will require from time to time the full focus of the government, including the full focus of the Prime Minister herself." Mrs. May has been criticised for not spending enough time trying to break the current deadlock, leaving it to her Northern Ireland secretary. She made one visit to Stormont earlier this year, raising hopes of a deal, but the trip ended in humiliation as talks broke up without agreement, and her DUP allies said she had effectively obstructed the process. Mr. Blair paid tribute to the parties in Northern Ireland for the historic agreement 20 years ago. He described the agreement as Republicans giving up their armed struggle in return for the right to make their nationalist arguments in a democratic arena. And he insisted that despite the current political breakdown, the agreement remained a precious victory for peace. He said, "I don't know how anyone can say that. It's the only basis by which we can have peace." As commemorations to mark 20 years since the Good Friday Agreement take place today, Hillary Clinton has warned that the hand of history will be heavy and unforgiving if Brexit is allowed to undermine the Good Friday Agreement. That could lead to a return to the bad old days. Britain and the EU are yet to find a solution to the question of whether there will be a hard border between the UK and Ireland after Brexit. Progress is due by the summer, and failure strike an agreement acceptable to Dublin could scupper hopes of any deal at the crucial October summit. Writing in The Guardian, Mrs. Clinton said, "These are difficult times for Northern Ireland, and for our world. As the Brexit debate rages on, I continue to believe in the value of the European Union, and of a Europe that is whole, free and at peace. But no matter the outcome of these discussions, we cannot allow Brexit to undermine the peace that people voted, fought and even died for." She also adapted a phrase from a speech by Tony Blair from 1998, stressing, "If short-term interests take precedent over solving the long-term challenges that still exist in Northern Ireland, then it is clear that the hand of history will be both heavy and unforgiving."